Today on Winning Golf, our players will be competing from one of the most challenging golf courses in the entire area. This facility has hosted 5 LPGA championships and was designed by a very famous golf architect. Who was the famous architect and what course are we at today? I'll share both of those answers with you next on Winning Golf.
All right, everybody, time for some winning golf. Winning golf.
Look at that putt.
What we play. Working on that short game each and every day. I'm near the green again. That's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins.
Hey, Terrain.
Winning golf, making that wedge stop on a dime. Getting that bunker shot up close every single time.
That's a line.
Back in my stance, making it
Alright, it's gonna go in. Here it comes.
with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Hi everyone and welcome to another exciting week of Winning Golf where everybody wins. And today I am thrilled to host a very talented group from Infinity, one of Winning Golf's very special sponsors. Each week Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester sponsors the Champions Pitch, which allows our weekly champion to pitch from 90 feet for a brand new Infinity JX. That wouldn't today be the perfect day to give one of those away. Of course, all of today's players will be competing for that JX in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge. Plus, I'll share a few key pointers on the chipping game. But first, before we get to all that excitement, how about if we take a tour around this week's host facility, the beautiful and breathtaking Bulle Rock Country Club. Superb, pristine, one of a kind. There are many ways to describe this distinguished course. Perhaps Bulle Rock's slogan says it all. Named for a thoroughbred, designed by a legend, your country club for a day. One walk around the golf course leads many players to simply describe Bulle Rock as 235 acres of golf heaven. Of course, a renowned track like Bulle Rock only becomes legendary when you have a designer like Pete Dye. Dye is known for his challenging and often very long golf courses, but he is also celebrated as a hands-on architect. Dye upheld his reputation by spending 79 days personally at Bulle Rock, many of those on a bulldozer.
18 great holes out there. Every hole goes in a different direction. Great green complexes. It's just a challenge, and it's Pete Dye. You know, I think that says it all. You know, one of the foremost architects of our era. The golf course is in spectacular shape. We have great conditions every day. It's just a treat to play.
This magnificent track is the premier public course in the Mid-Atlantic region and is the #1 rated public golf course in the state of Maryland. Bulle Rock, which opened in 1998, has also received national recognition as a championship golf facility. In fact, from 2005 through 2009, Bulle Rock hosted the McDonald's Championship, one of the majors on the LPGA Tour. This Dye masterpiece has 18 distinctly different holes with a wonderful mix of short and long ones. The small greens and brutal rough make for a challenging yet rewarding day. Each hole provides 5 sets of tees, which allows all levels of players to enjoy the experience. The conditions are impeccable from tee to green, with breathtaking views on several holes. It's worth noting from the tips, you will need your A+ game to battle the 7,300 yards, the 76.6 course rating, and the 148 slope.
From the moment you drive in off of Route 40 and drive up through the golf course, it's got to get you ready to play golf. You know, a lot of things that we have as far as we have an excellent restaurant, we've got an excellent locker room facility, a great staff. You know, I think that's what sets us apart. You know, we try and make it a special experience for everybody coming here. From the moment you drive in, through the bag drop area, we've got a superb range, we've got a 3-game short game facility, just the whole package for an extra special day of golf.
Bulle Rock has all of the amenities that you would expect at a first-class facility. Silk's restaurant offers a terrific menu to golfers, as well as small or large groups. and provides a casual yet elegant dining atmosphere. The clubhouse features full-service locker rooms, a well-stocked 2,400 square foot pro shop, and a professional golf staff that offers superb service. And my personal advice to all golfers, arrive well before your tee time to take advantage of the beautiful practice facilities that include a unique double fairway driving range, a 3-green short game practice area, and a 17,000 square foot putting green. In all areas of the operation, one thing is for sure, the Bulle Rock staff is eager to serve you. Bulle Rock is conveniently located minutes off I-95 in Havre de Grace, Maryland. For directions, tee times, and rates, as well as information on weddings, corporate outings, and frequent player programs, please call toll-free 1-888-285-5375 or check out the web www.bullerock.com.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
I'm on the tee today with the most important club in my bag, my Seymour Putter. Now, what makes this putter so special? Well, it's the only putter I know that has the ability to build a tension-free and repeatable putting stroke. And that can only happen if my setup and alignment are the same every time. So how does this putter make that happen? Well, the Seymour Putter is designed with 2 white lines and a red dot on the heel of the putter. The concept is when I set up over the golf ball and set my putter down, I want to see just the white lines. In other words, I want to hide the red dot. If I don't see the red dot, that means the ball position, my eyes, and my body are aligned properly. The bottom line is I have 2 main concerns when I'm putting. Number 1 is my line, and number 2 is my speed. The Seymour Putter, by hiding the red dot, that aligns me properly. That takes care of my line. Now I can just worry about my speed. That allows me to think less and have much less tension in my stroke. I also know that if I set up perfect every time with perfect alignment, that I can build a repeatable putting stroke. Here's my routine with the Seymour Putter. I set my putter face on my target line, then I address the golf ball and make sure I don't see the red dot. Now I just focus on my speed. Take it back and through, and let's see what happens. The bottom line is, if you want to have a repeatable putting stroke, check out the Seymour Putter. I'll see you next week on the tee.
And now it's time for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Cleveland Golf. Cleveland Golf, where scoring matters. Now let's meet our competitors. Brad Sweet, Nick Maropis, Bill Dixon, Pompeo Raschuti, Lee Timberman, Al Galeris, Joe Bush, Jim Braun, Jim Familetti, Chuck DeSantis, Dave Ritchie, Bruce Latoff.
Well, Joe Bush, great to see you, and thanks for serving as our host today. And Joe, it doesn't get much better than this venue here at Bulle Rock Country Club.
It is a beautiful course, and we're glad to be here at Bulle Rock today. I brought a great team of golfers with us, and we're excited to get started.
Well, thank you, Joe. And guys, I thought because you're such a great team, we'd start with a little team competition. How does that sound?
Sounds
great. All right, so here's the deal. All of you are in the competition. We're going to putt from 30 feet. All at the same time. So it's going to take a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Balls may be bouncing off each other, but the bottom line is this. In the end, whoever's closest to the hole will win a great prize, 2 rounds of golf to White Clay Creek Country Club. So guys, you ready to putt for some golf?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, putt. Oh, and here they come. Who's going to be closest to the hole? Some great ones. 2's in the hole. Oh my. Oh my, it looks like we got 2 winners today. Who are they? It's Jim Familetti and Lee Timberman. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Your certificates to White Clay Creek Country Club. Congratulations. When we come back, we're going to find out which players besides Lee and Jim have the touch around the green.
Coming up, Doug gives us some winning golf tips, plus one of our contestants will pitch for a new Infiniti JX when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, returns.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
It should feel pure, competitive and passionate. It should feel crafted yet technical, challenging yet rewarding. An athletic mix of force and finesse, aggression and art. It should feel personal, timeless. It should feel indebted to the past and committed to the future. This is how the game should feel.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge provided by Sun Mountain Golf Bags. Sun Mountain, ahead of time design. Seymour Putters, hide the red dot, Seymour. The Winston Collection, creating signature leather products for the finest golf clubs in the world. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. I'm holding the #1 putter in golf, the Seymour Putter. And I'd love to give it to the player who chips it closest to the hole here in round 1. So guys, are you ready to chip for a Seymour Putter?
Yeah!
Woo! Well, they sound ready to me. So let's start round 1 of the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge.
Beautiful Bulle Rock Golf Club in Havre de Grace, Maryland is the venue for our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge. We've got 4 preliminary rounds of short game shots where players compete for prizes and for extra shots in our Survivor round. Our top 2 finishers in the Survivor round will compete in an up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 featured a challenging 55-foot chip shot on the practice green. Brad Sweet stroked it to start things off.
Looks like great speed. Coming down to the right a little bit. Good effort by Brad Sweet.
Bruce Latoff put the pressure on early.
And that's a nice touch by Bruce right next to the hole.
Pompeo Raschuti tried to take the round as he ended up 5 feet from the cup.
And that is a great effort.
Bill Dixon shows some great touch to 3.5 feet.
And this looks like a terrific touch. Bill Dixon.
But host Joe Bush shows them how it's done, rolling it to 3 feet from the hole.
Could it go in the hole? Wow.
He takes the round and the prize. Round 2 moves our contestants 40 yards away. Lee Timberman sets the bar at 5 feet.
With a sandwich out of the rough. And that's a great effort by Lee Timberman.
Nick Maropis was a foot better with this nice stroke.
Spinning nicely towards the hole. And that's a great touch by Nick Maropis.
Jim Braun brought his short game today.
This is a touch right below the hole. Well done by Jim Braun.
Al Galera showed he has a nice touch.
This should come down towards the hole, and here it comes. And what a nice effort by Al Galaris.
But it was Jim Familetti who rolled it to within 3 feet to take the round.
Gentlemen, I'm holding a gift certificate to 2 rounds of golf at beautiful Twisted Dune Golf Club. And all you have to do to win the prize is hit the best pitch shot here in round 3. So guys, are you ready to play some golf down at the shore?
Yeah!
Well, these guys sound ready to me, so let's get round 3 underway.
Round 3, a very tough 50-yard pitch shot. Chuck DeSantis started things off.
Chuck DeSantis bringing it in high and nice and soft. Should be just on the back edge. Nice job.
Bill Dixon took a run at it with this effort to just about 3 feet.
And this is going to be about pin high when it's done. A great effort by Bill Dixon.
But Jim Braun would nestle his ball about an inch closer and into winning position.
Just is going right at the hole. Could it go in? Oh my!
Round 4 is a challenging 40-foot putt with a slight left to right break. Jim Familetti rolls it to within 5 feet.
Jim Familetti starting on the left side.
Brad Sweet.
Brad Sweet with a real good line. Is it enough distance? That's a beautiful stroke. Good roll by Brad Sweet.
Pompeo Raschuti continued his strong skills challenge day with this putt.
Look at that ball roll. Nice effort.
Nick Maropis strokes it to a few inches better.
Nick Maropis with a nice stroke. This is going up close to the hole. That's a great effort by Nick Maropis.
Bill Dixon still has a hot hand.
Coming on the left side, this is a chance to be really good. Should come towards the hole at the end. And that's a great effort by Bill Dixon.
That's 3 feet away. But look at this putt from Al Galeras.
Al Galeras starting the ball on the left side, and this looks really good. Should come towards the hole at the end, and look at that result.
Can he keep the hot hand in our Survivor round? We'll find out right after Doug's short game tip.
Gentlemen, as you know, the chip shot is a key part of the short game, and by definition, it's a shot that flies 1/3 of the way and rolls the other 2/3 like a putt. So the key word here, guys, is roll. A chip shot rolls, and what I'd like to do today is share with you 3 setup keys that will make your ball roll. Key number 1 is your ball position. It's very important that the ball is back in your stance, so not in the middle, not in the front, back in your stance. Number 2 is your body weight. 75% of my body weight is on my front leg when I set up over a chip shot, and it stays there the entire shot. There's no weight shift when we're chipping. On a chip shot, my weight starts and stays on my front leg. And finally, number 3, and maybe the most important piece, is my hand position. My hands are well ahead of the club head. My club head is back here. You'll notice my hands are way up here, almost even with my front leg. The key is when I start like this and I take it back and I come back to impact, you'll notice I'm in the same position. If I get wristy in a chip shot, you'll scull or roll the ball way across the green. So you must keep the angle of your wrist to pop the ball up in the air, and then it will roll to the hole like a putt. Any questions, guys? No. Well, I'd love to bring up a volunteer. How about Dave Ritchie? Would you help me out, Dave?
Hey.
Come on in here, Dave. What I'd love for you to do is set up with that ball in the back of your stance. Okay. So we can see now your ball is back there. That's good. Then I'm going to bump your weight into your front leg. About 75% should be over there. Okay. And it stays there, Dave. Okay. And then I'm going to ask your hands to go a little more forward. All right. And that's perfect position. Now your goal is when you take it back and come back down to the ball, that you're in the same position as you were when you started. All right. All right. So why don't you take a look at your target line, get into that setup. I'll stand back here with this wonderful group from Infinity. Nice shot right at the hole. Look at the shot. Oh! What a great shot, Dave.
All right, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. Remember, the proper setup will make that chip roll.
And now it's game on for our competitors. The top 2 finishers in our Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. And this week we're challenging them with a 45-yard downhill shot. Dave Ritchie led the charge with his attempt.
Well, Dave, good stroke. Pull a little bit left, but a nice touch by Dave Ritchie.
And Pompeo Rasciuti met the challenge.
And that's a nice touch by Pompeo.
But our finalists clearly stood out. Joe Bush rolled it to just over 6 feet.
Just running it up there, and this could be real good. It could have hit the hole. Oh, wow, what a nice effort by Joe Bush.
And Al Galeras, who was about an inch better.
And that is a sensational shot right next to the hole, Al Galeras.
So it's Bush and Galeras in our SAP Up and In playoff. We'll find out who'll take the championship when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues. Prizes for Winning Golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Skills training aids and golf fitness products. Skills, be an athlete, become a player. Golf Fuel, the product that fuels your game. Puka Headwear, the industry's #1 source for fully custom headwear. The original Puka. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Whether it's cool, rainy, or windy, make every day playable with FootJoy.
This year at Kapalua, it was the first week I had it in the bag. I had the second shot on the 9th hole, par 5 there, uphill, into the wind, out of the left, and I hit this nice, strong fade 3-wood, which with my old 3-wood, it would have come up short. And this one flew far enough, got to the green, and had about a 15-footer for eagle. With the trampoline effect, it definitely helps the 3-wood be hotter, but not only that, it makes it more forgiving. I'm Aaron Badley, and I play the new Adams Speedline Fast 12 3-wood.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahans.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
Shouldn't you be driving an Infiniti?
Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester. Come in today to test drive the all-new Infiniti 7-passenger JX. Affordable luxury you deserve.
It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
I'm standing here with our 2 finalists. Guys, great job today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Doug.
Well, Al, let me start with you. You finished first in the Survivor round, beat Joe by 1 inch, so a great finish there. That entitles you to go either first or second here in the SAP playoff. What's your decision?
I'm going to choose second, Doug. I want to see what my competition does first and go from there.
Well, I think that's real good strategy. So, Joe, you know you're going first. You have the opportunity now to put some pressure back on Al's camp if you hit a good wedge shot.
That's my game plan. I know he plays very well, so I got to get a good first shot in there and see how it happens.
Well, these are 2 great players. This should be a very exciting finish. Now, remember, we're playing an up and in format, which means whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes is our champion. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a pitch shot from 35 yards out of the rough. Joe Bush will have the honors. Joe is the owner of Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, carries an 18 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Phoenixville Country Club. He's bringing it in low. He's going to run it. This is coming past the pin and just into the rough on this side of the hole, not far from the hole. And now it's Al Galaris' turn to try and perform some magic with the wedge. Al is a technician for Infiniti of Ardmore. He's got the pitching wedge, a lot of pressure, of course, but he's hit a nice shot, and this is rolling up very close to the hole, and Al is in very good position. Well, here we are on our second shot, and Joe Bush will have the honor. He's just off the green. He needs to hit a good shot here. Al is about 8 feet from the hole. If Joe can get up and down, he's still in it. And it's a pretty good chip out of that heavy rough. It's very challenging here at Bulle Rock. He'll need to make this, I think, with Al Galaris about 8 feet and line 1. It's coming at the hole and just past the hole. A good effort. He got it there. So Al has 2 chances here to win the Winning Golf Championship here at Bulle Rock Country Club. It's a beautiful putt. Oh, he goes past the hole about 4 or 5 feet. So he'll be putting coming back. This is for the championship for Al Galaris from 5 feet. Oh, it just lips out. Both players are line 3. Joe Bush, about 16 inches from the hole. He knocks it right in the heart. Now it's up to Al Galaris. If he makes this, we'll have a 1-shot chip off to determine our champion. And he puts it in the heart of the hole, and we'll have a chip off to decide our Winning Golf champion here at Bulle Rock. It now comes down to 1 chip shot from 40 feet. There's Joe Bush. Oh, that looks like a nice touch there. What a great effort. Right past the hole. Looks like about 12 feet for Joe Bush. He's got a good touch, but it looks like Joe Bush is going to be our Winning Golf champion here at Bulle Rock Country Club. Joe Bush is our champion. Well, Joe Bush, congratulations on becoming the Winning Golf champion here at Bulle Rock Country Club. You handled the pressure very well.
Yeah, Al was a great competitor. We had fun time out there. He left the door open for me, and I think I got lucky.
Well, Joe, we have a unique situation. You are the owner of Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, so normally we're pitching right now for a beautiful Infiniti JX. But since you're the owner, you've offered to give the value to a charity. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, if I can get lucky, Doug, and make one more shot here today, we'll donate the proceeds to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
Well, that sounds awesome. I feel good about this next shot. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
You know, I've played hybrids for years, and I've seen some pros play 3, even 4 hybrids. With the new A12 OS hybrid irons, you'll get the ball in the air easier. Your miss hits will fly straighter, and you'll get more distance with every shot. It's a no-brainer. This is our best performing hybrid iron set ever.
Buy the new Idea A12OS hybrid irons from Adams Golf. And you'll receive 7 lessons from the best-selling DVD, Tom Watson, Lessons of a Lifetime.
Shouldn't you be driving an Infiniti?
Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester. Come in today to test drive the all-new Infiniti 7-passenger JX. Affordable luxury you deserve.
Question: could a tour ball actually hurt your game? Answer: absolutely. If you're above a 10 handicap, a lot of the extra spin you're getting from a tour ball is side spin. So you'll be playing your second shot from here, or here, or here. Wouldn't you rather be here? The answer is Q-Star from Strixon, engineered for less spin off the tee and more control from fairway to green. Question your ball. Q-Star is the answer.
With Winning Golf, everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infinity Champions Pitch. You'll soon see why we're Infinity and beyond.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 90 feet to win an amazing brand new Infiniti JX. Now today we have a unique situation. Our champion is Joe Bush, owner of Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, so he doesn't need the JX, but he's offered to give the cash value to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. What a special day this would be if he could roll this one in. So from 90 feet, this is for Children's Hospital, and very exciting and a great effort. He got it to the hole. Joe Bush, our champion here at Bulle Rock Country Club. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from beautiful Bulle Rock Country Club. This place should be on everybody's bucket list in 2012. And speak of enjoyment, I had a great day with the Infiniti team. So thanks to Joe Bush for bringing out such a nice group of players. And speaking of nice, do yourself a favor and check out the Infiniti JX. It's the #1 and hottest crossover on the road today. In fact, you can check it out on Winning Golf's new website. Just go to winninggolftv.com. Thanks so much for watching today's show. Have a great week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Everybody